Whoops, it wasn't on. Hello to the inspirational, motivational Wolf is here. We are doing tips and tricks with WWE 2k18. Now you see lots of tips and tricks on this, but you never seen this. I always, every single time, you can see some of my guys, to improve their movesets to make it more realistic, because especially in this 2k18, it feels like they were very rushed. They were Harambe. There was a lot of rush in making these. So I'm gonna reset like a default on one of these guys. Let's do him. So we're gonna show their regular moveset. Uh, I'm okay. So we're not even gonna show it yet. So we're gonna go into default. We're gonna give it a surprise. Go all default. Okay. So warning on this is a lot of these you will need the you would need the DLC. You would need the DLC. Sorry, people text me. So, we're gonna show you how to improve their moveset to make it a bit more realistic. To make it feel okay. So we're gonna just start with standing actions. Okay, these seem normal, right? You see, he is a big guy. So let's say punch 3, backhand chop, kick 1, left jab. Okay, so in the left jab, I am pretty sure I favorited this. Left jab 2. So let me show you. So if I want to make something a bit more realistic, you can get the improved version. So say that, like, so quick, person doesn't react really well, doesn't feel, and it feels all choppy and blocky. This feels more smooth, because he's pushing forward in a more uttered motion, and as well, the man is reacting better. So it does seem in a better animation. So I would put that there. Now we have a better jab in the moveset. I wish they had a better elbow smash though, because that thing's just hideous. Head punches are pretty good to have in your moveset, but I always like to, like, in real fighting, you want to go right, left, or left, right, left, right. You don't want to just go with one hand. So I would go, okay, so yeah, punch 3, and I want to switch that around. I want to switch the head punch to use his other hand. So yes, he's doing that again, so I need to switch there. And then I can use the backhand chop on the other side. Okay. So in some of these, like, you see that, the snapmare, and it looks like the bionic elbow right there. It's almost like the bionic elbow. Fist drop. So what I'm going to use these for now is to... Okay, that's really good. Okay, we're going to change that up a bit. Let me see if I can find that. Now, this is your choice. I mean, this doesn't feel right. Sometimes, yes, it does look animated, more animated than this. But there's this one part where he's clenching his arms, and that doesn't look right. This could be better, but it feels like it would slow the match down So, and yeah, so I would stay with 2 for me. 2 or 6. Unless you're doing some certain person with the other one, then I do not recommend the last one. So, straight punch. It feels like it's dropped way too fast. So you want to find something that'll be more realistic of a punch. Let's go with the punches first. So we want to find some punch. Like a nice, just regular punch. Like some like haymaker or something. Something normal. Let me find something. Like maybe, okay, kind of, that kind of works. I would say the big swing punch, because that does seem more correct to do in anything. So let's put that in there. So rear clothesline. Okay, so he's just a big guy, so it doesn't matter too much. Running bionic elevator with lariat. Oh, that lariat needs to be fixed so badly. I know, I really recommend never to use the lariat. It's sloppy, it looks bad, it's horribly animated. So, I'd say, okay, no, because he's kind of, I'd say 5. I mean, I should probably, no, that doesn't work too much. I mainly favorite the ones that are good to use, more realistic. I'd say 5 is probably been always a really good one that I've been using. Let's switch rear close. Sometimes it's good to switch the moves because it feels like it would be more like, I don't know. I'm trying to explain this in a way. And okay, I get it. He's not a. It feels better to do shove back because I'm pretty sure, you know, I bet he could do that, but he wouldn't do that all the time. And here, you see this? Arm wrinkle leg drop. Okay, let me show that again. Let me stop. Stop rotating. Arm wringer leg drop, or how you say that. So I want to use the leg drop, but how do I do that? How do I just want the leg drop, but not the arm wringer? So what I want to do is I want to take to the limbs of the arm. So say if I was like already had him down, and I just still wanted to do leg drop. So leg drop arm breaker. Boom. You got it. You got the moveset in there. And yeah, that too. That's something that needs to be figured out. Okay, so we have this fist drop. Okay. This feels like he's rotating a bit too fast. Okay, I need to stop rotating my camera. I'm sorry. He's rotating a bit fast. So let's get here. Let's see what this is. Okay, that feels like it's way too far from it. So let's go find a fist drop. It's a nice fist drop. And anyone who uses the delayed fist drop 1, I really recommend to just use this one, fist drop, like delayed fist drop. Use fist drop 1. It's more realistic. I gotta stop. Sorry, it's a habit to rotate my camera. I'm really trying to stop doing that. Fist drop 4, I'd say, be a better use. And you see how the leg snap, right? Okay. So, leg pick, leg drop. Now, some people don't even know this one exists, because it doesn't have a number 1 on it. So the only way to get this moveset in is the limbs, which is kind of dumb. So it is much more realistic, because it feels like you're just dropping fast, boom, doesn't feel any thud, and just drops down fast. Like, just, it looks bad. This one, he's picking up the arm, the guy's trying to stay up, like, he's showing more animation. It's really more well animated. Then there's the arm wrench arm breaker.
Now understand that some of these moves, most of these moves I'm showing, are in the um, DLC. But if you do have it, I really do recommend to work on some people's moveset. I don't know about this one, the Oscar 1 or Oscar 2. Because the Oscar 2 does seem a little much. So it's your choice on that, but I like to use Oscar 2. Inverted backbreaker, Russian leg sweep, yeah, all those kinds of things. Because there's sadly no extra animation to those. Suplex 7. Oh, whoops. Like, everything looks good, except for the drop. So I really love, I mean, everyone has this one, I think. I'm not sure. I got the deluxe edition, so, on this. So, oh gosh, the freaking S's. Suplex 10. Feels like a thud. Gotta stop rotating my camera. Feels like a thud. Feels like a nice drop. Perfect. Wait, let me reset the camera. There we go. And then you can go to backbreaker, right? So this person had backbreaker 4. Boom. Feels like a thud. Real quick thud. Backbreaker 5. Guy feels struggled, and he's like, it has a little bit more animation. Oh, crud, what was that? I messed up, didn't I? Crud, what was that move? Oh my gosh, what move was that? Wasn't it the neck? Yeah, it was the neck breaker. Yeah, so I want to use a swing neck breaker too. That's going to help me with another part later on. Let's go swing neck breaker. Sometimes the highest number isn't always the best thing. I mean, this does feel better for rotate, like that kind of one, neck breaker. But if you're looking for, like, let's say this one, right? I recommend number 3. No, 3 and 5 are the best ones to use. Let me highlight that one. And we can keep pendulum backbreaker. That can stay. See which one is this? You can never recognize. Yeah, those look good. I can stay, I guess. I don't know. We'll work on that later. Okay, I'm gonna switch these because the atomic drop doesn't feel right to be the first grapple. Some people would disagree, but didn't even feel like people were wanting to watch. But then there's even the elbow drop, which I recommend with number 15. And now I'm not saying you don't have to do this. Like, I'm just saying that these would make your game a bit more realistic. And with the neck breaker, here. This is where the neck breaker came in handy. Wait. There we go. But I just want to give you one thing. Really, really important. If you want a excellently beautiful superplex. Now, I'm not saying this guy does it, because he doesn't, sadly. Here's superplex 1. Look at this. Okay, so it's all really fast motion. Drops, goes up really fast. Just like, doesn't feel like he even reacted to the drop. It didn't hurt him at all. It feels so janky, so slow, and so unanimated. Okay, so here's superplex 4. So, feels like a little struggle. Punches him, so like he's trying to make sure feels more animated. Slow and nice. And when it drops, they're both staying down for just for a second, knowing that they like got hurt, because the guy is still dropping from his back, from his turnbuckle. He's still gonna have a little bit of motion and pain. So boom, you could feel that, you could see that, the reaction to them when they landed. Okay, so. And I also recommend to find everyone's tree of woe, because every single person, some people don't even use this move, most people don't, and they all have it for some idiotic reason. Like, I recommend using knee lift or something, or anything else except this. I'm not saying I hate it, but a lot of people don't do that. Also, there's that. Jeff Hardy. Man, those giveaways.